In today's news, the National Security Council met on Monday to discuss crime in the British Virgin Islands. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force warns against sharing of tragic images, but the Constitutional Review Commission recommends district councils unite. BVI makes donations to His Majesty's Prison, and Willock and Naniki donates to St. George's Primary. But viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Across the BVI, the fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy. Welcome viewers to the Monday, February 12th edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Leading today's news, His Excellency Governor Daniel Pruce, in a brief statement on Monday, February 12th, confirmed that the National Security Council was set to meet during the day's proceedings to discuss the crime situation in the territory. Pruce noted that Friday's armed robbery at the Aladdin store in Road Town and the recent shooting that occurred in Cane Garden Bay, which left at least one vehicle riddled with bullets, were among the topics to be discussed. The governor, during his statement, also revealed that he met with the employees and owner of the Aladdin store to convey his support following the traumatic incident.
So I wanted to visit the Aladdin store this morning, the site of Friday's brazen robbery, which I know we've seen and there's widespread concern about. I wanted to meet the people that were directly involved in what happened on Friday, the victims and the witnesses, and to offer my support to them after what was clearly a very traumatic and upsetting situation. As I said at my swearing-in ceremony as governor, security will be my highest priority and something which I will personally devote as much of my time and energy to, working closely with the police and all the other agencies responsible for law enforcement. With that in mind, I've convened a meeting of the National Security Council today, and we'll consider these recent incidents both here and also earlier in the week at Cane Garden Bay in the context of the broader security environment. Meanwhile, I would ask everyone in the community to give their full support to the police as they take forward their investigations into this incident in the days ahead.
The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed that 4 masked individuals entered the store, removed an undisclosed quantity of jewelry from the showcase, and fled the scene. The police also confirmed that while gunshots were fired, no one was harmed as a result. Surveillance footage of the incident, which was widely circulated across social media platforms, revealed that the masked men shot the showcases to gain access to the jewelry. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force said its Criminal Investigations Department is actively pursuing various leads in their efforts to solve the case. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has issued a statement addressing recent incidents where videos depicting lifeless bodies at accident and crime scenes have circulated on various platforms. Jacka Wooding has more.
The statement came in response to inquiries from 284 Media following several recent observations of this practice. The RVIPF expressed deep regret for the quote, distress and concern these visuals may have caused within the community. The statement said, "We understand the sensitivities surrounding such images and assure the public that effort is consistently made to discourage the recording of such scenes. We urge all members of the community to exercise caution and discretion and sensitivity when sharing or disseminating such content, as it may have a profound impact on the families and loved ones affected." The RVIPF also noted instances where members of the public have not complied with the instructions from police at these scenes. The RVIPF emphasized its commitment to prioritizing life preservation, securing areas, and conducting thorough investigations at incident scenes. The statement said, "It is important for the public to recognize the challenging nature of law enforcement work, particularly during critical incidents. Furthermore, we have noted instances where members of the public have not complied with the instructions from the police. We want to emphasize the crucial role that cooperation and compliance play in ensuring the safety of all individuals involved, including the public, law enforcement officers, and emergency responders." The police expressed gratitude for the ongoing support of the community and reaffirmed its commitment to upholding the highest standards of professionalism, transparency, and accountability in serving the people of the Virgin Islands. It reminded that a collaborative effort is required to maintain the safety and well-being of the community while respecting the dignity and privacy of those affected by critical incidents. Jacques Wooding, 284 News.
Moving on, viewers, the Virgin Islands Constitutional Review Commission has unveiled a proposal to establish district councils on the sister islands, aiming to address long-standing concerns about ineffective service delivery and lack of accountability at the local level. Jacques Wooding has the details.
The Constitutional Review Commission's report sheds light on the rising support among the public for the introduction of district councils as a solution to the underrepresentation of sister islands. The report reveals that during the Commission's meetings, participants displayed a growing openness to the concept of district councils, particularly emphasizing their importance in local governance. The report sheds light on the concerns raised by the public and highlights the need for effective mechanisms at a community level. Participants at public meetings voiced dissatisfaction with the delivery of services and accountability at the local level, sparking a call for more effective governance. The report quotes participants saying, "People are dissatisfied with the efficacy of district representatives, particularly where such representatives become ministers. Issues such as the conditions of roads, public meetings, waste management, and social support prompted calls for a separate representative for islands like Anegada and Jos van Dijk in the House of Assembly." The Commission acknowledged that the dissatisfaction resonated with broader constitutional objectives. The report stated, "The Commission considers that the establishment of local government with the power to address hyper-local issues such as the maintenance of roads and public infrastructure, care for the elderly and indigent, schools, and community development may well address the concerns of these islands raised during the public consultation process. Therefore, the local government model should be given a fair opportunity to work and be evaluated prior to revisiting the issue of a separate representative." The report references historical reports like the Renwick Report and the Duncan Report, both suggesting the potential for local government on Anegada. The Commission highlights that these issues were not initially raised by members of the House of Assembly, but gained attention through campaign statements by the Premier and a subsequent cabinet decision in April 2023 to establish district councils, with the Permanent Secretary directed to draft such legislation. At the time, Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley said, "The main features of the Virgin Islands District Councils program will be the establishment of district councils in each of the electoral districts across the Virgin Islands. District 2 will have 2 district councils, including a district council on Tortola and a district council on Jos van Dijk. District 9 will also have 2 district councils, including a district council on on Virgin Gorda and a district council on Anegada. To support the establishment of the district councils, Cabinet decided that the Premier's office, in collaboration with relevant stakeholders, now develop a policy to inform the drafting of legislation to establish the district councils. Drawing insights from various local government models globally, the report explores successful systems in the United Kingdom, its crown dependencies, and other Caribbean nations. The report emphasizes the importance of elected councils and explores how such models could foster harmonious communities and civic engagement at the local level. The Commission proposes a comprehensive framework for district councils, providing options for consideration during the policy development process. The recommended options for the establishment of district councils include separate entities, heads of district councils becoming ex officio members of the House of Assembly, or a head of district councils becoming an ex officio member of the House of Assembly with voting rights on legislation. The report suggests district councils should be elected at a local level, not appointed. The report underscores the need for clear legislation outlining powers, responsibilities, and accountability mechanisms for district councils with a dedicated budget from central government. It proposes significant public participation and consultation should occur prior to the preparation of the legislation. The Commission anticipates a substantive policy development process. The Constitutional Review Commission recommends amending 321. The Constitutional Review Commission recommends amending the Constitution to support the establishment, functions, and jurisdiction of district councils. Jacques Wooding, Tweet for News.
Up next, Unite BVI makes donation to His Majesty's Prison, and Willock teams up with Nanny Key to make donations to the St. George's Secondary School. But these and more stories after a word from our sponsors.
One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates, frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers. His Majesty's Prison recently received a donation of chest supplies and various other resources from Unite BVI Foundation. More in this story.
The initiative aims to engage inmates in the game of chess, utilizing it as a tool to impart valuable skills such as patience during their sentences. The donation includes not only chess pieces but also basketballs, footballs, art supplies, dominoes, and puzzles. Unite BVI Foundation has collaborated with the BVI Chess Foundation to ensure comprehensive training for the inmates. Expressing gratitude for the support, Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley, acknowledged the efforts of Unite BVI and Superintendent of Prisons, Mr. J. Kendall, along with rehabilitation staff. Honorable Wheatley emphasized the importance of strategic partnerships, stating, "We cannot do it all ourselves, so I am thankful for strategic partners in making these things possible." Superintendent J. Kendall thanked Honorable Wheatley and Unite BVI Foundation for their continued dedication to enhancing rehabilitation initiatives at Balsam Gut. He underscored the significance of the collaboration, stating, "This holds significant importance for everyone, particularly the inmates at His Majesty's Prison, Balsam Gut." In acknowledging the global tendency to overlook incarcerated individuals and the lack of spotlight on rehabilitative efforts, at-large Representative the Honorable Stacey Mather highlighted the crucial role of Unite BVI, Honorable Wheatley, and prison staff in developing a community partnership to ensure inmates are not forgotten. Jacko Wooding, 284 News.
In keeping to his word to help residents in education, youth activities, and to find jobs in District 3, the former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Julian Willock, teamed up again with marine giant Nani Key Resort and Marina. But this time, Willock was able to request Nani Key Resort and Marina to make a donation to the St. George's Secondary School. The donation included 2 picnic benches for students to have suitable amenities for eating, socializing, or outdoor classes.
It was last year when I was invited by your literature teacher, Ms. O'Dean, to read at your school in celebration of Read is Fun Week. And one of the things that she told me is that the school needed a lot of items. She actually provided for us a long list of the items that was needed. I immediately shared that list with my good friend, Mr. Miles Sutherland Filch. And once he saw the list, he ticked off right away that Nani Key Resort and Marina will start off with 2 picnic benches. So here we are today on a rainy Thursday, 8th February 2024, where we are privileged to hand over, donated by Miles of Nani Key, 2 picnic benches.
General Manager of Nani Key, Miles Sutherland Pilch, said he was happy to make the donations and that Nani Key Resort and Marina remains committed to education, the youth affairs, and the marine sector, especially in District 3.
It's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to help with the schools and education. That's what Nani Key is focused on doing, and the marine industry. But it is very important that we focus on the schools and the district we operate in. So it's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure.
In accepting the donation, the principal of St. George's School, Dr. Sherilyn Anderson Rogers, noted how happy she was to receive the benches from Nani Key, but advised both Willock and Sutherland Pilch that she still has a list of other needs.
It's always exciting when you're receiving gifts, but it's even more exciting when it is coming from persons who are giving it out of their hearts and out of their pockets. We are so grateful to receive those benches. We know that our students will receive. I'm excited about the color. It's green. St. George's is green, so thank you for that. I can't extend my gratitude enough to both Mr. Willock and Mr. Miles for offering us these benches. Rest assured that we will take care of them and our students will use them. Of course, we have a long wish list, and I know that this is just the first of many to come.
Well, it was last year that Willock, along with Kishma Forbes of the Virgin Islands School and Office Supplies, teamed up with Nani Key for a successful job fair for residents of District 3. The job fair is now an annual event. Well, the collaboration also resulted in an annual back-to-school giveaway for needy children in District 3. Well, up next, viewers, Walk for the Cure set for October 5th, when Cancer Society receives largest check to date, and Masha Montano crowned International CALYPSO Monarch. But these stories with 284 News return.
Just over the seas, there's a very authentic and natural dining experience that you can't afford to miss.
Yost Lime and Dine is for the linemen and dining enthusiasts, as the island of Yost Van Dyke opens its shores for extra hours of fun for 4 nights in January and 8 nights in February. Ferries leave West End at 6 p.m. on selected days and return at 10:45 p.m., giving you ample time to bar hop or drop by your favorite restaurants to enjoy the catch of the day or whatever your heart desires from the bounty of menus presented.
You pay $20 to go,
and we cover the cost of your return. Come, knowing that an unmatched experience awaits you every Saturday in January and every Wednesday and Saturday in February. And Valentine's Day falls on a Wednesday. So make plans now to join us for Valentine's night on Yost Van Dyke.
Come for the lime or come for the dine, cause we lime it.
And we dine in
on Yost Van Dyke. night, all January and February 2024. Check the BVI Food Fed page on Facebook for more details.
To make a reservation, call 442-1700 Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. or email jostlimandine@bvitourism.com anytime.
Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. 2023 has marked the most successful year for CIBC Caribbean in its mission of raising funds for the BVI Cancer Society through its Walk for the Cure initiative. But the bank, thanks to its many sponsors and donations in 2023, managed to raise $62,525, surpassing a 2022 total of $51,500. Branch manager at CIBC Caribbean, Fabian Devonish, handed the check to the president of the BVI Cancer Society, Miss Gloria Foy, at a recently held ceremony at the bank's main hall last evening.
But as a Walk for the Cure team, we were determined to do our best to deliver results. While we may not have hit the bell, I'm very proud to yet again say that we have surpassed last year's funds raised, and will present the BVI Cancer Society with a check for $62,525.
Devonish reflected on the initiative's purpose and its fundraising journey, which commenced more than a decade ago in 2012.
In the BVI, the first ever walk took place in 2012 with 90 staff and family members and raised $1,250. Over the next 5 years, we included more participants by way of sponsors and the wider community, doubling the funds raised each year. Our official partnership with the BVI Cancer Society in 2019 raised $39,200, with $29,200 donated to the BVI Cancer Society and $10,000 to the Oncology Department in the BVI Health Services Authority. In 2020, we raised $9,000 despite the COVID mass gathering restrictions. In 2021, we decided to spruce up our efforts by creating additional events through the year and successfully raised $35,000. This was the largest single check presented to the Cancer Society at the time. In 2022, my newfound BFF, Ms. Gloria Foy, president of the BVI Cancer Society, challenged us to raise $50,000. Sure, we said. And with the support of sponsors and the community, we presented the single largest check to the BVI Cancer Society when we handed over $51,500.
President Foy, in her brief address, spoke about the constant battle against cancer in the BVI and the role CIBC Caribbean has played in assisting the cause.
Over the years, our organization has been unwavering in its commitment to the fight against cancer in the territory. Cancer is a formidable adversary, affecting countless lives within our community and around the world. It is a battle that requires not only medical expertise, but also financial resources, support, and dedication from our community partners. First Caribbean Bank, did I get it right? First Caribbean Bank, through the leadership of Mr. Devonish and the team of superstars at our Tortola branch, has demonstrated unparalleled dedication and commitment to our mission. Their steadfast support has been instrumental in helping us provide much needed services and assistance to those affected by cancer in our beloved British Virgin Islands.
Foy said the financial assistance of CIBC Caribbean over the years has helped the BVI Cancer Society to expand its reach across the territory and the quality of services offered to affected residents. She praised the bank and the sponsors for fulfilling their corporate responsibility to the territory and encouraged other local businesses to get on board in the fight against the disease.
CIBC's donation continues to be the largest injection of funds that the BVI Cancer Society has ever received, and we are deeply, deeply grateful for their commitment to our cause. These funds have played a pivotal role in our efforts to reduce the burden of cancer in our community. But the impact of their support goes beyond just financial assistance. It serves as an inspiring example of corporate responsibility and community engagement. It demonstrates that when organizations and individuals come together for a common cause, we can make a profound difference in the lives of those affected by cancer.
Meanwhile, the head of International Corporate Banking, Mrs. Vernicia Holder, provided an outlook on the many charitable initiatives that the bank will be hosting for 2024. She announced that the marquee event, the CIBC Caribbean Walk for the Cure, will be held on October 5th, 2024.
Walk for the Cure relies on the participation of the whole community. The bank is encouraging all sectors to get involved by joining in the initiatives that are being hosted throughout the year, as well as sharing the calendar of events through their organizations, their social clubs, their church congregations, the community clubs, and on their company's intranet or on their social media. And then by pulling together family, friends, and colleagues to participate in the walk itself. Our tentative 2024 Walk for the Cure campaign calendar includes Paint for the Cure in June, Hike for the Cure in July, Hunt for the Cure in September, and then Walk for the Cure on October 5th, 2024.
Now moving on to our final story, viewers, where soca star MACHEL Montano has been named the 2024 CALYPSO Monarch after delivering a winning performance at Sunday night's competition in Trinidad. Jacka Wooding has the details.
The win cements Montano's iconic status in calypso and soca. Even when stepping away from his usual soca anthems, he showed his versatility by excelling in the storytelling calypso format this carnival season. His 2024 Calypso Monarch triumph has his supporters eagerly awaiting what he will do next. Jacka Wooding, 284 News.
Well, viewers, that's all we have for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com. Like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but here at 284 Media, we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. 284 Media proudly presents The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman with yours truly, Ron Grant, a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. Don't worry, it's not all about suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 5, a 284 Media production.